Today's brand is Herbivore Botanicals. They sell plant-based skincare direct to consumer and through Sephora. Hero products include the Emerald Universal Balm and the Bakuchiol Retinol Alternative Body Serum. Pricing runs between $18 and $62. And the thing that makes them the only one doing what they do? Julia Wills and Alex Kumaro started this brand in Seattle in 2011 because Alex had eczema and they couldn't find a single clean skincare formula that actually worked. Everything is small batch, vegan and sustainably packaged. $15 million raised, 15% of sales donated to the ACLU and the Standing Rock Medic and Healer Council. Available in Sephora, Credo Beauty, Urban Outfitters and Anthropology. I'm about to build one from the apothecary shelf up, live on screen, using Perplexity for research, ChatGPT for copy, Claude for code, and Klaviyo to deploy it. 4 AI tools, 1 email. And by the time we're done, you'll have every single step you need to do the exact same thing. Link in the description. Think of it like packing for a road trip. Perplexity loads the trunk, deep research into who's buying $32 balm and why she quietly hesitates every single time she has to decide between an indie apothecary brand and a Sephora shelf. That foundation supports ChatGPT, which builds the route, the actual words that speak to her frustration with greenwashed natural brands and her desire for actives that actually perform without the Tata Harper $150 price point. Claude takes that route and optimizes the drive, turning copy into code that renders flawlessly whether she opens it on her phone during her morning skincare ritual or her laptop on a slow Saturday. And Klaviyo delivers the packed car to her driveway at the exact moment she is about to run out of her current moisturizer. Skip the trunk and the whole trip falls apart. But when you pack in order, each tool amplifies the next. You are about to see the difference in real time. Step 1. Research. And this is where most people sabotage themselves before they type a single word of copy. They skip this step. Then they wonder why nothing lands. Those two failures are connected. I'm feeding Perplexity a very specific prompt, not tell me about Herbivore. That returns a product page summary. I'm going deep. Direct to consumer model. What makes someone trust a $32 balm when Burt's Bees sells something that looks similar for $8? Why a buyer picks Herbivore over Tata Harper or Youth to the People or Drunk Elephant every single time? How plant-based actives at indie prices is the line that rewrites the entire purchase decision in this category. And most importantly, build me a complete persona, not women who care about skincare, the Herbivore customer. And watch what's coming back. She's 28 to 38, Portland or Austin or Brooklyn or Los Angeles, wellness content creator or yoga instructor or design strategist at a clean tech company. Household income $75,000 to $125,000. She does her morning skincare as a 12-minute meditation and the insight that changes everything. She doesn't see herself as a skincare shopper. She sees herself as someone who refuses to put fragrance or synthetic preservatives on the skin she has spent a decade restoring. One sentence and it rewrites the entire email. Pain points, buying triggers, objections, brand voice, the frustration that most natural brands are greenwashed, fragrance loaded, synthetic preservatives hidden 3 lines down in the ingredient list, the disappointment that premium clean beauty starts at $150 per serum, the suspicion that drugstore naturals like Burt's Bees are too basic to deliver real results, the quiet worry that Sephora distribution is diluting the apothecary brand magic. You can see all of this on screen. Every single piece feeds directly into what comes next, which brings us to ChatGPT. Everything Perplexity built, the persona, the ritual-first identity, the objections about price and efficacy, goes straight in. And I'm not asking for generic copy. I'm telling ChatGPT exactly who this email is for, what she's afraid of, and what she needs to hear to finally hit add to cart. And look at what comes out. A subject line that doesn't beg, it invites the ritual. A preview line that names the hero ingredient because the ingredient is the story. A body that opens with the one thing she has never actually been told by a clean beauty brand. That small batch and sustainably packaged is a promise, not a tagline. Then 3 products, not a catalog, not a sale, just the 3 things that prove the promise. The Emerald Universal Balm at $32. The Bakuchiol Hand Cream at $32, the Aquarius Cleanser at $28, each named for its botanical hero. One call to action, one direction, one story. Now Claude takes everything ChatGPT wrote and turns it into production code, not a template she's seen before. A custom-built HTML email, table-based layout, inline styles, MSO conditionals for Outlook, responsive at 600 pixels, base 64 embedded product images, dark mode prevention, Klaviyo merge tags wired in. The kind of build a $15,000 agency charges 3 weeks for. Watch the code stream down the right side of the screen. Watch the build log on the left. Moss green, warm cream, soft sage. Colors pulled straight from a Seattle apothecary shelf at 6 in the morning. A wordmark that whispers instead of shouts. Hero type in a handwritten apothecary serif. A product grid that shows the bottle and the hero ingredient together. Every single element chosen because the persona told me exactly what she responds to. Not what converts in some general dataset. What converts for her. A table-based layout that holds together in Outlook's word engine. Inline styles that survive Gmail stripping. Every single one of them on the way in. Responsive breakpoints that stack cleanly on her phone while she's still in her robe at the bathroom counter. Cross-client verified. Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, Yahoo. One prompt, one pass, built in under 60 seconds. Now the email deploys through Klaviyo. 4 clicks. Upload HTML, set the audience, schedule the send. Done. A template that renders identically across every major email client on the planet. No last-minute layout surprise. No mystery rendering in Outlook. No images that fail to load on dark mode at 6 a.m. during her morning routine. And here's the final product. The email she opens on a Saturday morning with a matcha already in hand. Hero headline. 3 stats that prove the claim. 3 product photos that prove the formula. A welcome offer tucked in after the products, because by the time she reaches that line, she has already pictured her Sunday routine with the balm, her Tuesday night cleanse, her Friday hand cream ritual. One button, one action. She either clicks or she doesn't, and the entire email was engineered to make her click. The offer doesn't show up first, it shows up after the products, because every welcome email that leads with a discount teaches the customer that the brand only matters when it's cheap. Herbivore isn't cheap, she knows that. She's willing to pay for small batch and plant-based. The offer is the nudge, not the reason. And if you're not in clean beauty, once you see how this works for one niche, you'll know exactly how to adapt it to yours. I'll see you in the next one.